Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer. I gotta trim this down later. I do. I really got guts to trim it down. Anyway, today we're looking at this Noon Whistle Bruski Traditional Lager, 4.6% alcohol by volume. So what do we got here? This is brewed in Illinois. It has Lombard, Illinois, and Naperville, Illinois on here. Or is that an N? No, that's an N. Naperville and Lombard. So I don't know if that's two separate breweries, if there's a brew house and a brew pub, or a brew house and a tap. I don't know, but there's two things on here, right? Noon Whistle Brewing Company. Yeah, that's really all that's on here. So another lighter ABV beer, which is very nice. I'm really liking that I found so many lighter ABV beers. There's a few over there that are like 7 and 10 and stuff, and I'm like, I don't really want to get to those. Like, I'm not joking when I say the older I get, the more I'm looking for just easy drinking, sessionable. I still want it to be full of flavor. Now, I was not heavy-handed on that pour. That was at a pretty good angle, and it just headed really nicely. But the head is fading rather quickly too. Like, it is going away rather quickly. I'm to like here in the can, so I'm doing pretty good to have gotten rid of it all. We can look, right? It is crystal clear. I can see my hand through it. It is more of like a bronze color, I guess. Maybe brass. Yeah. You know what? It has more of that like full-on fake gold. So yeah, a brassy hue. What you would make the bar rails look like when you wipe them down with Brasso at the bars and stuff. Head is slightly off-white. It's leaving big trails already, like it's hugging parts of the glass as it's going down. Lots of snap, crackle, pop. You can see lots of tunnels and stuff being made. It is a very, very attractive beer. You can find beer attractive? Yeah, I can find beer attractive. You get left alone in a house for long enough, you can find anything attractive. You get left alone in the Arctic for 5 years, you can find a leaf attractive, man. Like, it's been 5 years in the Arctic. I get turned on by the price of some groceries at this point. Like, that's where we're at. So it's a traditional lager, apparently. A little bit of haze, actually, now that I've gotten the bottom in there. And only up here in the big bubble down here, it's still pretty see-through, but the viscosity and the ability to see through it has changed up there. Scent, we'll start with the can. It's sweet. Sweet and earthy. The Bruski actually kind of does smell like your average Pilsner of 15 to 20 years ago. A little grassy, a little earthy, a little sweet. I can't say it smells bad. Glass. Out of the glass, it smells the exact same. So I think I'm looking at a slightly hazy, darker Pilsner. Maybe more like a Keller beer, you know, a Pilsner that's been left in a barrel in the bottom of a fucking Foot Locker somewhere. Cheers, let's try it. Oh, that's nice. Light-bodied. Very easy drinking. Goes down super smooth. A little bit of sweetness up at the forefront. Malty, bready. As it fades to the back, it stays a little bready. And then it gets to a little bit of cut grass and earthiness. All in all, that's a solid brew. I can't fault that. That is what it should be. I really like that. I really do. Excuse me. That is a solid damn beer. It's a very solid beer. It has a little bit more earthiness and breadiness on the back end. It's more akin to like an English bitter than a regular lager. Excuse me, but that's a beer I could drink a lot of. Wow, that's a nice beer. I like that. I like that a lot. Out of 10? Whew, I'd give that a 7.75. I would buy that again. I would buy that without a thought. I don't think, again, that it's upper echelon or top tier, but I think Bruski by Noon Whistle is a beer you could easily have in your repertoire all the time. And I mean, that's great, is it not? I mean, I gotta shave this down, or my wife won't let me shave, but I have to do something with this. It's just unruly right now. Anyway, I really like the beer, so thank you. Noon Whistle's Bruski. Bye-bye.